Chapter 17. This is the lot that fell to the people of Manasseh, Joseph's firstborn. Gilead and Bashan had already been given to Machir, Manasseh's firstborn and father of Gilead, because he was an outstanding fighter. So the lot that follows went to the rest of the people of Manasseh and their clans, the clans of Abiezer, Helek, Asriel, Shechem, Hepher, and Shemida. These are the male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph, by their clans. Zelophehad, son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, only daughters. Their names were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They went to Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders, and said, God commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our kinsmen. And Joshua did it. He gave them, as God commanded, an inheritance amid their father's brothers. Manasseh's lot came to 10 portions, in addition to the land of Gilead and Bashan on the other side of the Jordan, because Manasseh's daughters got an inheritance along with his sons. The land of Gilead belonged to the rest of the people of Manasseh. The boundary of Manasseh went from Asher all the way to Michmetheth, just opposite Shechem, then ran southward to the people living at En-Tappuah. The land of Tappuah belonged to Manasseh, but Tappuah itself on the border of Manasseh belonged to the Ephraimites. The boundary continued south to the brook Cana. The cities there belonged to Ephraim, although they lay among the cities of Manasseh. The boundary of Manasseh ran north of the brook and ended at the sea. The land to the south belonged to Ephraim, the land to the north to Manasseh. With the sea as their western border, they meet Asher on the north and Issachar on the east. Within Issachar and Asher, Manasseh also held Beth-shan, Ibleam, and the people of Dor, Endor, Taanach, and Megiddo, together with their villages. And the third in the list is Naphoth. The people of Manasseh never were able to take over these towns. The Canaanites wouldn't budge. But later, when the Israelites got stronger, they put the Canaanites to forced labor. But they never did get rid of them. The people of Joseph spoke to Joshua. Why did you give us just one allotment, one solitary share? There are a lot of us, and growing. God has extravagantly blessed us. Joshua responded, Since there are so many of you, and you find the hill country of Ephraim too confining, climb into the forest and clear ground there for yourselves, in the land of the Perizzites and the Rephaim. But the people of Joseph said, There's not enough hill country for us, and the Canaanites who live down in the plain, both those in Beth-shan and its villages, and in the valley of Jezreel, have iron chariots. Joshua said to the family of Joseph, to Ephraim and Manasseh, Yes, there are a lot of you, and you are very strong. One lot is not enough for you. You also get the hill country. It's nothing but trees now, but you will clear the land and make it your own from one end to the other. The powerful Canaanites, even with their iron chariots, won't stand a chance against you. Chapter 18. The Shiloh Survey. Then the entire congregation of the people of Israel got together at Shiloh. They put up the tent of meeting. The land was under their control, but there were still 7 Israelite tribes who had yet to receive their inheritance. Joshua addressed the people of Israel. How long are you going to sit around on your hands, putting off taking possession of the land that God, the God of your ancestors, has given you? Pick 3 men from each tribe so I can commission them. They will survey and map the land, showing the inheritance due each tribe, and report back to me. They will divide it into 7 parts. Judah will stay in its territory in the south, and the people of Joseph will keep to their place in the north. You are responsible for preparing a survey map showing 7 portions. Then bring it to me so that I can cast lots for you here in the presence of our God. Only the Levites get no portion among you, because the priesthood of God is their inheritance. And Gad, Reuben, and the half-tribe of Manasseh already have their inheritance on the east side of the Jordan, given to them by Moses, the servant of God. So the men set out. As they went out to survey the land, Joshua charged them, Go, survey the land and map it. Then come back to me, and I will cast lots for you here at Shiloh in the presence of God. So off the men went. They covered the ground and mapped the country by towns in a scroll. Then they reported back to Joshua at the camp of Shiloh. Joshua cast the lots for them at Shiloh in the presence of God. That's where Joshua divided up the land to the people of Israel, according to their tribal divisions. Benjamin. The first lot turned up for the tribe of Benjamin with its clans. The border of the allotment went between the peoples of Judah and Joseph. The northern border began at the Jordan, then went up to the ridge north of Jericho, ascending west into the hill country, into the wilderness of Beth-aven. From there, the border went around to Luz, to its southern ridge, that is Bethel, and then down from Adaroth-adar to the mountain to the south of lower Beth-horon. There, the border took a turn on the west side and swung south from the mountain to the south of Beth-horon and ended at Kiriath-baal, that is Kiriath-jearim, a town of the people of Judah. This was the west side. The southern border began at the edge of Kiriath-jearim on the west, then ran west until it reached the spring, the waters of Nephtoah. It then descended to the foot of the mountain opposite the valley of Ben Hinnom, which flanks the valley of Rephaim to the north, descended to the Hinnom Valley just south of the Jebusite ridge, and went on to En-Rogel. From there, it curved north to En-Shemesh and Geliloth, opposite the Red Pass, Adumim, down to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben, continued toward the north flank of Beth-Arabah, then plunged to the Arabah. It then followed the slope of Beth-Hoglah north and came out at the northern bay of the Salt Sea, the south end of the Jordan. This was the southern border. The east border was formed by the Jordan. This was the inheritance of the people of Benjamin for their clans, marked by these borders on all sides. The cities of the tribe of Benjamin, clan by clan, were Jericho, Beth-Hoglah, Emek-Keziz, Beth-Arabah, Zemarium, Bethel, Avim, Pera, Ophrah, Kephar-Ammoni, Ophni, and Geba, 12 towns with their villages. Gibeon, Ramah, Beeroth, Mizpah, Kephirah, Moza, Rechem, Irpil, Tarlah, Zelah, Haeleph, the Jebusite city, that is Jerusalem, Gibeah, and Kiriath-jearim, 14 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance for Benjamin, according to its clans. Chapter 19. Simeon. The second lot went to Simeon for its clans. Their inheritance was within the territory of Judah. In their inheritance they had Beersheba, or Sheba, Moladah, Hazer-Shual, Bela, Ezem, Eltolad, Bethuel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth-Markaboth, Hazar-Susa, Beth-Leboeth, and Sharum, 13 towns and their villages. An, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 towns and their villages, plus all the villages around these towns as far as Baalath-beer, the Ramah of the Negev. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Simeon, according to its clans. The inheritance of Simeon came out of the share of Judah, because Judah's portion turned out to be more than they needed. That's how the people of Simeon came to get their lot from within Judah's portion. Zebulun. The third lot went to Zebulun, clan by clan. The border of their inheritance went all the way to Sarid. It ran west to Maralah, met Dabbesheth, and then went to the brook opposite Jokneam. In the other direction from Sarid, the border ran east. It followed the sunrise to the border of Kisloth-Tabor, on to Daberath, and up to Japhiah. It continued east to Gath-Hepher and Eth-Kazin, came out at Rimmon, and turned toward Neah. There the border went around on the north to Hanathon, and ran out into the valley of Iphtah-El. It included Kadah, Nahalel, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the people of Zebulun for their clans, these towns and their villages. Issachar. The fourth lot went to Issachar, clan by clan. Their territory included Jezreel, Kesuloth, Shunem, Hapharaim, Shihon, Anahareth, Rebeth, Kishion, Ebez, Remoth, En-Ganim, En-Hadah, and Beth-Pazez. The boundary touched Tabor, Shehazumah, and Beth-Shemesh, and ended at the Jordan, 16 towns and their villages. These towns with their villages were the inheritance of the tribe of Issachar, clan by clan. Asher. The fifth lot went to the tribe of Asher, clan by clan. Their territory included Helkath, Halai, Beaton, Akshaph, Elimelech, Amad, and Mishal. The western border touched Carmel and Shihor-Libnath, then turned east toward Beth-Dagon, touched Zebulun and the valley of Ifta-El, and went north to Beth-Emek and Neiel, skirting Cable on the left. It went on to Abdon, Rehob, Haman, and Cana, all the way to Greater Sidon. The border circled back toward Ramah, extended to the fort city of Tyre, turned toward Hosa, and came out at the sea in the region of Aksib, Ummah, Aphek, and Rehob, 22 towns and their villages. These towns and villages were the inheritance of the tribe of Asher, clan by clan. Naphtali. The sixth lot came to Naphtali and its clans. Their border ran from Heleph, from the oak at Zaanannim, passing Adamai-Nekeb and Jabneel, to Lakum and ending at the Jordan. The border returned on the west to Aznoth-Tabor and came out at Hukok, meeting Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and the Jordan on the east. The fort cities were Ziddim, Zer, Hamath, Rakkath, Kinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kedesh, Edrei, and Hazor, Huron, Migdal-El, Horem, Beth-Anath, and Beth-Shemesh. 19 towns and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Naphtali, the cities and their villages, clan by clan. Dan. The seventh lot fell to Dan. The territory of their inheritance included Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shealaban, Aijalon, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekah, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Benaberek, Gath-Rimmon, Mejarkon, and Rakan, with the region facing Joppa. But the people of Dan failed to get rid of the Westerners, Amorites, who pushed them back into the hills. The Westerners kept them out of the plain, and they didn't have enough room. So the people of Dan marched up and attacked Leshem. They took it, killed the inhabitants, and settled in. They renamed it Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan, their ancestor. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Dan, according to its clans, these towns with their villages. They completed the dividing of the land as inheritance and the setting of its boundaries. The people of Israel then gave an inheritance among them to Joshua, son of Nun. In obedience to God's word, they gave him the city which he had requested, Timnath-Serah in the hill country of Ephraim. He rebuilt the city and settled there. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun and the ancestral leaders assigned by lot to the tribes of Israel at Shiloh in the presence of God at the entrance of the tent of meeting. They completed the dividing of the land.